Hey y'all, what's going on? Well, just wanted to talk about a couple things. I just heard on the news tonight that our government is going to send $305 million over to Afghanistan for humanitarian relief. What the hell? What are you talking about? We're going to send money over there to them people? What is our government doing? How did this get passed? Where does fall through the cracks? We didn't hear about this. What the hell are we sending that kind of money? That is $250 million we're sending over to Afghan. The same people that killed 13 of our damn troops, that hurt people, kill people, and it acts like a bunch of barbarians. That we left all that guns and ammunition, helicopters, and pallets of money over there. We're going to send them more money. Come on, man. Golly. That's screwed up. And then I hear on the news, then the next thing, this pisses me off. I had to make a video tonight, y'all. The next thing is, you hear about Fauci. You hear what they're funding? They actually were funding, and that Fauci's is in with. He is doing something with making monkeys transgender.
So we can
Study.
HIV.
To study HIV, to make them transgender. And you know what's bad is PETA's against it, and a lot of other people are against it. And I'm thinking, what are they doing? I mean, come on, man. We gotta. And I don't even like saying, "Come on, man." I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that. Come on, idiot ass people. Come on. This country, boy. I tell you what, something's got to change. Something has to change. Something's coming down the line. We're over here fighting about what's going around. I can't say it or I get in trouble. Kicked off here. We're fighting with all this stuff. But look what's going on in all these other countries. You got Russia moving around on the border against Ukraine. You just had North Korea shoot a ballistic rocket off that's like 10 times faster than the speed of sound. You got China doing all kind of crazy crap. And now they're talking about, oh, they got a city locked down over in China because there's something going around over there. And this is the same place they want to have the Olympics. You think they need to have the Olympics? H to the L. No. We don't need. Hey, shut them Olympics down, man. Don't send nobody over there. That's crazy. That is crazy. We're gonna have Olympics over there, and they got something going around now that's worse than what we got going over here. And they got a city locked down over there. Y'all heard about that? But, man, I tell you what. We need to lock everything. We need to lock down any flights going over there. We don't need that shit to come over here. I mean, man, this stupidity of stuff, man. I mean, we're sending millions of dollars over to Afghanistan to people that hate us, and that they don't even have a government. They have the Taliban, which you can't trust them. They're a terrorist, for sure. Fauci, his little lying tail. I'm glad Rand Paul got into him. I did see Rand Paul got into him. And Fauci, like he always does, that man needs to be in jail. They need to put him in jail, or he needs to be tried for treason and crimes against humanity. Look how many people's died. Okay, man, something's got to give. Something has got to give. You got these stupid people, man. You got stupid people around. We're giving millions of dollars to people that hate us. That's got millions of dollars worth of our guns, helicopters, killed some of our troops. I mean, this is ridiculous. What is going on here? Then you get old Biden up there. Old Biden gets up there at that college today, up there in Atlanta. You know what he's pushing again? Of course, the race thing. Comparing it to, saying that, basically saying racist stuff again, trying to push that narrative. His numbers are already tanking. I don't even know why he's even trying. But, they hold on to that thread of that race card and try to say, oh, see, we're fighting Jim Crow because they're wanting to make y'all where y'all got to have IDs to vote. Buddy, I don't care who you are out there. My brother, and I hate to say this because I'm telling y'all something that's personal, but my brother was very slow. Very slow. He couldn't count change. I had to count change for him a lot of times. He couldn't really count good. And he was a little slow. But my brother had enough common sense to be able to get a Florida ID. Now, my brother didn't drive. He rode a bicycle. And he passed away at 46 years old. He got hit by a truck. But my brother had enough sense to be able to get an ID. And the reason why my brother wanted an ID is so he could go up there to the store and buy cigarettes and buy a beer. Because he liked to drink and he liked to smoke cigarettes. Okay? But he had enough sense to know how to fill out the paper and do that to where he can get him an ID. That way he can prove how old he is and who he is. And you're telling me that they're trying to say that the black people ain't smart enough to do that? Are you kidding me? Have you listened to some of the rap songs that's out here? They can memorize all that stuff. There's a lot of people who can't even do rap. But they can remember it. And they can make it make sense. But they're saying they can't even get an ID? Really? Them Democrats, buddy. Them Democrats. Sad story. Sad story. An old Fauci ouchie. This guy, Fauci ouchie. $400,000 a year salary. Pushing a bunch of BS. The stuff that's going on now, and it's done been put out there. What I'm saying, it ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing I've, read or some kind of, conspiracy. What's going on out there, it's going to continue to keep going. We're not going to be done with this, y'all. There's going to be another one, and another one, and another one. And guess what they expect you to do? Another jab, booster, 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 booster. How many boosters you going to take? Really? How many are you going to take? 20? 10? 15? Really? Wake up. Better wake your ass up. Have you went to your grocery store lately? You know how they've been showing on the news the grocery store is going bare? Buddy, that ain't fake. That ain't fake. If you want to see how true that is, go to the grocery store. Down here in Florida, that's happening to us. My mom couldn't even buy mustard. Mustard, y'all. Damn mustard for hot dogs. They didn't even have mustard. Okay? Pepsi. Cans of Pepsi. You know the cans of Pepsi? You know the cans? Can't buy them. Certain stores don't even have them. Shelves are bare. Certain things they got, certain things they don't got. My mom asked the lady, says, ma'am, when are y'all getting in, are you getting in more mustard? I see that you're out. She says, well, any day now, but we're not sure. Buddy, look what kind of America we're living in now. And if that don't scare you, and if that don't wake your ass up, something is wrong with you. Buddy, I don't know. But I do want to tell people that was a rant I had, y'all. I had to say something. I felt it, and I had to make a video and say something. It's driving me nuts. Ooh. But anyways, I got a request out there for all my friends and all the people that watch my videos and subscribers and stuff. I know a lady that's got stomach cancer. She needs some prayers. Her name is Donna Brooks. She's in the hospital. She also has cirrhosis of the liver. I had to get Stacy to remind me. I'm forgetting certain stuff. Okay. But she needs your prayers. If you would just do a prayer for Donna. Real sweet lady. A buddy of mine's mom is actually a buddy of mine that passed away years ago, and his mom is a real sweet woman, and she's scared, and she needs your prayers right now. If you don't mind doing it. Also, send out your prayers to Donna Wiseman's mom. You know, she's still in the hospital. She's still struggling with the stuff, that's going on. And I don't want to tell too much because it ain't a lot of people's business. Just want you to know that they still need prayers. And Donald needs prayers. And his family. Not just Donald, it's his mom. But Donald and his family. Because it's hard on the family too, y'all. When something like that happens, it's hard on everybody. So y'all pray for them. Also pray for my brother Southern Hellstorm. I don't even know what's going on, but I do know that he needs prayers. And so if you would out there for me, I'd really appreciate it, to send him some prayers. There's a lot of people, things are going on, and anytime somebody wants me to pray for somebody, I always try to get it in there and pray. Last night I prayed for about 5 different people. And it's like, but my list is, it's funny, my list is going higher and higher, y'all. I'm getting to the point now, I'm almost 20 minutes when I pray. It's bad to say that, but I try to fit in who I know needs prayers. And and I'm not a preacher man. I believe in God. I'm a hardworking guy. I believe in this country. I do my best to pray. I'm not the best at it, but I'm getting better and better each day. But I tell you what, a lot of crazy stuff happening in our country, man, and it's sad. I mean, when I found, and I heard this tonight, about the money going over to Afghanistan, and then I heard about, Fauci, our money's Fauci's using our money to basically make monkeys, do that, which is wrong. You don't do that to animals. To me, that's sick. To even do that to an animal, make an animal like that, make them where they're doing stuff to an animal, make them gay or whatever, and they're doing stuff like that to the animals. I just heard it on the news, and that's sickening. Anybody that loves animals, like I'd love animals, you ought to be totally against Fauci, because he's doing that, and it's out there. He ain't nothing but a flat liar, and we need to see right through him, And man, it's just our country. We got to stand up. We got to stand up for what's right. I just pray that when it's time to vote, or it's time to stand up against whatever, I'm not gonna say nothing else about that. Just whatever, praying or whatever we got to stand up against, that people will be strong enough and have the will to stand up to evil. However it should come to us, we have to stand up to it. Whether that's get out and vote, or whether that's the other way. But just wanted to get that out there, and had thoughts on my mind about that. Man, I tell you what, things ain't looking good. I mean, if y'all haven't noticed, things ain't looking good. And I hate to sound like that. I'm not trying to scare none of y'all out there. I love y'all guys. I just had it on my mind, seen it on the news. But the thing about it is, y'all, things ain't looking too good. I mean, if you just close your eyes and just really think what's going on, follow the money, follow who's making the money right now off of everything, the testing, the medicines, who's making the money? All you do is follow money. It'll lead you to what's going on. Money and control. Biden pushing his thing, man. Pushing his thing. Got black people behind him, talking that story, talking about John Lewis, or you're like this person. I mean, really, does he forget who his big mentor was? He wants to talk about race. Who was Joe Biden's biggest mentor? Y'all tell me in the comments who Joe Biden's biggest mentor buddy that was had something to do with the Klan. If you know, I know. I'll see if y'all know. Tell me in the comments. I mean, all somebody's got to do is look back years ago when he was making the speech, calling people cockroaches, calling black people cockroaches, and saying he didn't want the black kids in with the white kids. And really? And what's funny is we was watching that when he was giving that speech over there at that college. Me and Stacy was watching it. I told Stacy, I said, don't something look funny with that? Because if you look behind him, them people wasn't talking to each other. They wasn't looking at each other. They were all kind of spaced out. They were all looking dead straight. Didn't really have nothing on their face. Stacy said she thought she seen one girl look like she was smiling with her eyes because some of the people had face masks on. So she was she could tell she was smiling the way her eyes were squinted and you know, this and that. But I think that's staged. I think they're staging that kind of stuff. And the reason why I say that is because nobody was talking. You're telling me all them black people behind them, ain't anybody talking. Ain't nobody, shh. Hey, look, kid. He stinks today. Hey, he might have pooped his pants. I mean, really? Nobody was talking or nothing. Didn't even look at each other. The people didn't even look at each other or nothing. Normal crowd, you would have some people talking to each other. You'd have some people that were friends, and they would have like a little chat. Or, you know, it would be a little personal, like the people you're around. This almost looked like they had actors. Like they had actors behind him with masks on and the school's logos and stuff on. Something ain't sitting right here. Something smells a little fishy. But just wanted to get that off my chest, you know, and talk about that a little bit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I love this country, man. I love this country, and it hurts me to see where it's going. You know, and you got conspiracy theories out there. But the thing about it is, a lot of conspiracy theories ain't conspiracies. A lot of them are coming true. Look at that one world order stuff. It's coming true. Better wake up. To all them people out there that's against guns, against weapons, and don't want to have nothing, buddy, you better have something. Because when his shit hits the fan, guess what? You ain't got nothing but a butter knife or a fork. You're going to look real smart out there. Better make sure you got something. And I don't care if it's a damn pellet rifle or a 12 gauge shotgun or an AR-15 with a 100-round drum on it. You better have something. Because stuff ain't looking too good. You know, we keep having these people move to Florida. And I'm, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I know they're trying to get away from them certain states, and I understand that. But, buddy, we're getting crowded. We are getting crowded. I've noticed in my town that I live in, it is freaking crowded. Houses go up for sale, and they're up for a couple hours, and they're sold. Boom. That fast. You saw a house real quick down here right now. The traffic down here, it didn't used to be that bad, buddy. It's bad right now. To get from Stacy's house to my house, and which ain't very far down the road. Certain times of day, you're looking 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. It's unbelievable, all the people moving down here, you know. And guess what? Just to talk about that old AOC, because I like picking on her. Man, y'all hear about AOC? Well, if you didn't hear about her, I'm going to tell you. Well, she went to a drag contest where they had the drag queens and stuff. Had the men dressed up like women. She had a good old time. She didn't wear a mask. She was hugging all over them, having a jolly time. Now she got COVID. What do y'all think about that? AOC's got COVID. Wow. Stupid. And for all these people out here being all scared of every little thing, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up. Let me shake the camera. Wake up. Wake up, y'all. Y'all so scared you won't go out the house without 3 masks on. Y'all get in the car by yourself, put a mask on by yourself in the car. Yeah, you walk down the sidewalk, there ain't even nowhere 100 yards from you. You walk with a mask on. Do you really think it's in the air? Come on. It's just floating in the air. Wake up, y'all. You take more risk of getting in that car and going down the road from your house and getting in an accident and dying. Come on. I believe like this. I believe when God pulls my number, then I'm going to have to go. And I don't care if I'm ready or not ready. When my number is selected and he says, Philip, it's time to ride, my tail is going in a twinkling of an eye. And I'm going home. And I'm going to see my dad. And I'm going to see my brother. And my grandma. And all my uncles. And my aunt. And everybody that's went to heaven. I'm not going to be fearful to live life. If I was going to be fearful to live life, I would live in a bubble or a round room. I'm not going to live that way. Pandemic, no pandemic. I'm not going to live that way. I'm going to have fun with what life I have, what time I got left. Because I don't know when it's up. I don't know when he's going to call me. But I'm not going to be scared. And I tell you what, when it comes to me, I stand up to stuff. I don't bow down to nothing. And I'm not the type of person I'm scared of death. That's just the beginning. And if you believe in God, and you have faith in God, and in His Word, you have nothing to be afraid of. Even if you die, you have nothing to be afraid of. He's got you. He's going to take care of you. All I can tell people out there is, get right with the Lord. If you're not right with Him, you don't have a relationship with Him, get right with the Lord. Make sure you're on good terms with Him. Ask the Lord to forgive you. Accept Him as your Savior. Make it right. Talk to Him. You know, tell Him, like Pastor Steve said the other day, you got to talk to the Lord and tell Him what you want. You have to speak it. Okay? That's what you need to do. Now, I ain't no holy roller. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm just a regular man that works. And that my parents taught me about God. And my dad taught me about God. And I have a relationship. Now, I'm not perfect. I cuss. You know, I smoke cigarettes. I drink a little liquor every once in a while. But I tell you what, buddy. When it comes to knowing who's number one. And who I can trust on this earth right now 100%. And who's with me all the time looking over me. And saved me a lot of times, it's the man upstairs. So you just make sure that you make a relationship with Him and get to know Him. If you don't know Him, go get Him. Go get Him in your life. Read the Word. Speak to Him. You don't need to talk to nobody about it. Go somewhere quiet. Get on your knees. Bow your head. Call upon the Lord. Accept Him in your heart as your Savior. And He will be there. And He will forgive you of all your sins. And just think out there, if you hold grudges against people, let them go. Let the grudges go. Forgive them people. Even people that's hurt you so bad, forgive them. Because God will forgive you. You know. But I just wanted to tell y'all that. That's a big thing. But we got to be strong. As Americans, we got to be strong. This is our country. And we got to stand up to the evil. They like to attack Christians. They like to attack us. We got to stand up strong to them, y'all. And though this ain't the worst. This ain't the worst. The worst is coming. This is just a taste of what's in the this is the beginning of it. So if you think right now it's as bad as it gets, I think it's going to get a lot more bumpier. So that means strap down your seatbelts, hold on for the ride, and stand firm in what you believe. You know, a lot of stuff's going on. A lot of foolishness is going on. Don't believe the foolishness. Believe what's in your heart and believe what's right. You can see through all the BS. But I love you guys. Just want to make a video. Tell you what I seen. Tell you what's on my heart. And want everybody to say prayers out there for everybody I mentioned on the videos. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Share me out. Share me out to your family, your friends, whoever. Comment. Thumbs up me or whatever. I just want to get the word out there of what's going on with stuff. But I love you guys. Until next time, I'll see you later. Take care.